Hi, I'm Nora Herold, and I want to thank you for tuning in to this video. I've been noticing, as I'm sure you all have, that we have a lot to deal with and process right now in this reality. We have a lot of information coming at us all of the time. And I just wanted to take this time to bring the Pleiadians through and have them share our perspective with all of us on what they see here and to share that freely with all of you. So, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and supporting our work. And I'm going to step back and let the Pleiadians through. Greetings, this is the Pleiadian Collective, and as always, it is so wonderful to be here with all of you beautiful universal beings of light and love. So tone along with us for a moment here, won't you? Inhale some light, and as you exhale, just release on a tone. Do that one more time. So as you inhale, allow yourself to receive a transmission of unconditional love and light energy. And as you exhale, tone. Good. All right, so you all are in the process of accelerating your integration, reascension experience, as well as the overall shift in consciousness that's happening on planet Earth. And to do that, to accelerate in the way that you want to be accelerating, means you've got to bring more input in, trigger yourselves more, find those moments and those points of stored trauma inside of you, activate the energy, the emotions, the feelings, the sensations, the physical experiences associated with those traumas. Observe yourself in this state. Accept that you're holding these trauma moments, either in this moment in time or some other version of you from some other lifetime. And as you accept your feelings, as you accept your fear, your rage, your sadness, your grief, your frustration, your loss, whatever it is that's getting activated inside of you, as you accept without judgment, that allows you then to activate unconditional love inside of you automatically for this version of you in this moment in time. And then as you feel that unconditional love and bring yourself into alignment, back into that unconditional love state, that true expression of love energy that you know yourself to be, that allows you then to send that unconditional love energy to any version of you on any moment in time and space that's dealing with the same feeling sets, allows that version of you to reset and transmute their traumas. And then in this moment in time, you become clearer, you become more powerful, you're more integrated, you are more your higher self, and you're more able to access yourself as sovereign, as a creator being. All right, so take a breath, all of you, and really let yourself feel how this process works of acknowledging, I'm feeling this feeling, observing yourself in the moment of feeling it. I see myself as I feel my fear. We'll just use fear as an example right now, all right? I'm feeling my fear. I observe myself in my fear, all right? I accept that I am feeling afraid without any judgment whatsoever. I'm not going to define my fear as good, bad, or anything. It's just is. I just am, all right? I feel, I observe, I accept without judgment. You can feel that sweet moment there when you step into self-acceptance in such a way that allows you then to link up with that energy of unconditional love. And it's in that moment that the transmutation work happens, occurs, and completes. So as we said, you're giving yourselves a lot of input right now to facilitate this very process that we're sharing with you. And we've shared it before and we'll share it again, because from our perspective, it's the foundation of the work you came here to do, is this simple process of feeling, observing, accepting, and loving. It's that simple. And the more you do this, and the more you own it as yours. All right, and this is very key for all of you right now, because you want to say to yourselves, I'm feeling all of this because so-and-so just said this terrible thing, and that terrible thing has caused me to feel angry and powerless and frustrated. And the truth of it is, there are others who hear those things being said that don't choose those feeling states. They're not being triggered by this particular set of words or this particular set of circumstances, just as the same is true for you. There are things throughout your lifetime that you have taken in and heard that have lit you up, that others have listened to and interacted with and experienced, that have caused their deepest fears to be triggered. And that's the key here. Whatever it is you're feeling, it's yours. You already came in with it. You're bringing your emotions, your energetic experience, your memories to the show at hand. It's all yours. Whatever you're feeling in the moment, it's yours. It's not because that guy over there sitting in that position of power, that assumed position of power, said that thing or wrote that memo or made that decree. That's not what's causing your fear. It's not the root cause of it. It's a trigger, absolutely. And it's a trigger for what you're already holding. So you're giving yourself this fantastic gift right now of triggering and activating in rapid fire so you can transmute in rapid fire. And as you do this transmutation work more and more quickly and accelerate your integration and reascension process more and more quickly, well, you'll stop needing the triggers. You'll stop needing the events outside of you to inform you with what it is you're holding inside, because your internal reality will have shifted to a higher and brighter space. And then at that point, what you'll be manifesting, what you'll be creating, will appear much, much brighter. All right, so you've got to remember that all that's playing out on your world stage right now is playing out to help you dig through energetic distortions and traumas you were already holding. This is not the final manifestation of some big, long adventure, all right? It's not the final manifestation at all. This is simply echoes of much deeper traumas that you are still in the process of clearing. And as you clear, you'll no longer need the echo in your current reality. All right, we want to talk about one other thing today, and that's your manifestation process. So we see you when you're in this state of fear and rage. Quite often then, declaring from that space of fear and rage what it is you desire, right? So you get all worked up, you get all stirred up inside, meaning you use the external events to activate your fear and your rage. And then you're all in this whirlwind, whirlpool state of emotion and energy. And from that space, you begin to shout out what you really want, still carrying forward the fear, the rage, the trauma, and the violence in your expression of energy. And all that does then is rebound back into your reality in darker forms, manifesting more triggers for you to experience your fear, your rage, etc., right? So feel your fear and your rage. And when you feel those feelings, those much darker feelings, the grief, the intense anxiety, that's the moment to go in and do your inner work until you can put yourself in a space of neutrality, right? And that neutrality comes after that transmission of unconditional love, when you've transmuted in the moment and you find yourself once again centered. Then, when you're in that center space, that easy space, that open space, that's when you can activate easily within the vibratory rate of joy, right? You just flip it on like a switch. And in that moment, declare your reality. In that moment, consciously direct and focus your energy into the reality you wish to be co-creating. Now, when you feel your anger, which is very different from rage, rage is a manifestation of stored trauma, all right? It is big, it is challenging. Rage feels uncontrollable to all of you. You often feel as if you're lost when you're in your rage. Sometimes you'll see yourself acting out in that rageful space, and an aspect of you is trying to stop the behavior, but the versions of you that are traumatized and raging feel as if they cannot be stopped, right? That's rage. Okay, that's trauma. That's what you're transmuting. Anger is very different. Anger is the emotion that you gave yourselves to help you define when it is your boundaries were being violated or you were violating your own boundaries. So you could activate your third chakra, your will, and then put yourself in a higher vibrational space. Anger is bright. Anger is quick. Anger is clear. It is a rush of energy that moves through you and is then complete. So we say, when you feel your anger, use it to help you identify those moments you no longer wish to engage with, those areas that no longer feel compatible for you in a vibratory rate, right? Nope, that doesn't work for me. Then take a breath, again, center, activate your joy, and then again, make that declarative statement on what you do desire. Let that come from your joy, not your anger. Just like with your rage, you don't want to run your anger through your manifestation process, because all that will do is bring about more experiences to play with anger, right? Remember, you're manifesting primarily from emotion, then energetics, then your thoughts, right? Thoughts are the very last piece in the manifestation process for all of you right now on planet Earth. You're either using emotions to attract realities to you, or you are activating vibratory rates in your energetic field to create specific moments and outcomes, right? Law of attraction and law of creation. 3D and 5D manifestation processes. You're flipping back and forth between the two, and you're having a lot of fun, actually, as you do this. One of the benefits and beauties of this period of accelerated change is you are in a period of accelerated change, meaning no matter what it looks like today, you can be guaranteed it's going to look different tomorrow. And it's up to you the way you want to shape it. Put your attention first and foremost on yourself, your energetic and emotional, mental and physical well-being, then on your interpersonal relationships in the same way, and then the macro, the collective, and how you can engage in a bigger way in the world coming from this centered, aligned, and glorious space. As always, we love you. We love you. We love you. It is always wonderful to be with you. We're always here for you whenever you need us. Yes, this is Nora. I love you all as well. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and I look forward to our next connection.